Nyantechwa maybe am discover for Europe akoma busuafo wo Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer easy convenient fast and sounds
everybody check now check it that beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Me did Nyantechwa maybe am discover for Europe akoma busuafo wo Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer easy convenient fast and sounds so free won't you hwe me discover ye mapim tap send Intienne also download the tap send app no ewo mobile phone so free na fesika komo abusuafo wo Ghana fa na nyina tap send papa no
Emre tudo na ni etena ka mu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo o so to mfa ko sika swane ne mpatamu anasa achimota lapa se kosi nsawam. Jumidale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane anasa ade bia wo pe bia. So wo koton ko ade a ene bia wo se wutu a eye Jumidale. You can locate Jumidale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jumidale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
sunshine, you don't act like you don't know. I just wonder you don't know. That I don't care, you be a show. No be say I won't remove your chocolate. Now because I won't enter the jogoro. Tonight I got done drink kokoro. How can even fan pass okoro? One slave now prefer the goro.
Oh, on you see your heart.
What you love back way, 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 what you love.
On you see your heart.
What you love back way, 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 what you love.
Alright, so something new coming from Ice Gloss. He calls this one Ogogoro here on Sammy Flex TV. And Afia Schwarzenegger is telling me the kind of things he's seen on the screen. Afia, is it scary?
Oh, it's okay.
Oh no, but if it is scary, you can say that it's scary, yeah. Chamo, is it scary? Ice clocks, man. It's scary, yeah. Did I see Kisak Beckley in the video? I saw someone like Kisak Beckley.
It's not her.
It's not Kisa.
Yeah. But the shape looks like.
Oh, the girl on the bed. The girl on the bed.
It's not her. It's not her.
You sure it was not Kisak Beckley?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. Because the way the skin was glowing and the size and the shape, it looked like a pepe. Yeah. Especially the new one, the new Kisa Becky, and not the old one.
Yeah, sure.
I see. Derek, Ehu.
That's a man who can't ever be. We don't want people.
Yeah. So they went hard. They went hard. They went hard.
I think say as a new bit in here too much.
Oh, okay.
Next time we'll get me.
But the song was talking about sex. So I don't know if you paid attention. No, or say if I get you tonight, you go cry. Ogogoro. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. And this is Showbiz Daily, how we are starting our show today. Something new coming from Ice Gloss, and he calls this one Ogogoro. I'm sure he's in Canada or USA, one of these countries, doing his business there. He's a Ghanaian, though, for information. He's a Ghanaian, and at the point he sounded like a Nigerian. I thought, but he is a Ghanaian. I want to believe, or maybe I have to confirm and tell you all this. Afia Schwarzenegger is sitting very close to me on your screen right now. One of our pundits here, Derek Money, is also a journalist and a blogger. He's also here with us, and Intim Dode Solomon, aka Chamo. These are usual suspects here on the channel. Always they are giving you information that you need. Meanwhile, let me also say big ups to Currency, aka Digital Rasta, and I also have Richie Flex, Emmanuel Oforila PG, Tina Baby, and Gideon Neelam Tessin. They are the technical crew, aka the boys at the back. You don't see them, but they do most of the work here on Sammy Flex TV. Afia Schwarzenegger's father's 1 week celebration. They have 1 week commemoration here. They have some special name. 1 week commemoration, not celebration. It is today, and the kind of love I'm seeing all over social media, I'm so shocked. And you know, Afia Schwarzenegger needs to buy no. Afia Schwarzenegger needs to buy Now, the kind of love I am seeing, I'm asking myself so many questions. 1, is it pure love? 2, Is it that everybody wants to be in Afia's good book so that when she is on her rant, I'm like, oh, wait about me for you know, me for being Canada, if you are the come over you, I do have to cross it up, because I'm so happy for her though. Let me say this to start with. I'm so happy for her, but I'm asking, is it the same Afia Schwarzenegger? People sometimes make her feel like she's a demon, like Afia Hadri, and the kind of love, or it is the African mentality, Africa for Ghana for the so everybody wants to just go show love. Anyways, I want to show some videos to you, and I'll ask my people what really they are, the fans, the lovers of Afia Schwarzenegger, what really they want to prove. Then we will start our show. You can subscribe to our channel. Remember to share the link with your people. And let's do this. Every weekday, 8:30 p.m. here in Ghana, we do Showbiz Daily. And this is the best if you want to get diverse opinion on the issues happening in our entertainment industry. This is where you get it. Let's watch this. We'll be right back.
Welcome.
Wow, and that was just the 1 week commemoration. Trust me, this is so deep of love. And I don't know what really the guys are showing, or maybe some of them also went for publicity. If maybe you can start this discussion. On this one.
Yeah. So Afia Schwarzenegger is a public figure. She's a celebrity. She's an actress. She's a comedian. So I would say that she has that cartel of industry people around her. Whether she's ranting on social media, she's raining insults. They've been calm. They are with me.
You check on and count down. What's that? They've
been calm. They are with me. So I'm not so surprised. Me who all these public figures. But I was thinking, so 1 week dear, and kind of that's massive. But
well, I know the Ashantis. Their 1 week is crazy. Yeah, and some are Ashanti for.
Yeah.
You know, Ashanti for 1 week, you know, crazier. 1 week need to determine a year, know how the year will be. Yeah, until Ashanti for 1 week, you know. I said first class, this 1 week thing was not popular.
Yeah.
Popular.
Yeah.
Yes, those are 1 week, 2 hours, but now the 1 week, that's live band.
Yeah. And
everybody is there. Everybody.
She's done really well. Ama say who said Obiya the first Schwarzenegger or Obrafuor. People really like it because the likes of KKD and Father Dixon always people Obi to meet nature castle with first Schwarzenegger because why anyway in your fine. But to say narrative now you want to say no, it doesn't work that way. She has really pulled numbers and then a year day, I'm trying to say now you could be weird though, but
wow.
And say now she's really done what she's pulled numbers and then the industry has also showed love and support to her.
Can we also say some people are there to get some publicity, knowing that cameras will be there? International call now because I saw that some people were not even wearing nose masks. And you big woman name is a menamabano.
I did to be in this Okana and just said yeah.
Okay.
Maybe some people wanted to show that kind of sympathy to her. So at least said never pay will be papa so excuse me or no to be you know Sunday also so papa and I say 7 months and also papa to film and also there the actual love and support and say she Ghanaians have really showed say if Afia Schwarzenegger is an industry person and one of our own and they really show support. I'm so happy.
Wow, thank you so much, Afia Kwachwa. Let me go on to Derek Money. Now I'm into the Derek Shobeka. Derek, how do you see this whole pomp and pageantry at the 1 week commemoration?
A year and not that I say industry players play that role.
Okay.
Because Oba ethnic groups now, you normally say a year and say Bibiwa now Kujamia means so Bibiwa also Bakuja, so it works hand in hand. But looking at the number of people Afia Schwarzenegger getting me coolly within 1 week. And 1 week near you. Coming in 2 hours in your sorry. But look at the number of people, not just people, but celebrities.
Yeah.
People we do celebrate them. The likes of Father Dixon, KKD, Eku Santana, Hajia for real, Tracy Boache, East Legon landlords, Neil landladies, me now,
of course, the
landladies, which means, I said, they've really shown love to the lady. And one thing I was seeing, understanding very clearly, saying, she has built a brand for herself, even if the brand is a negative brand, but millions was I built a brand. Send a brand, let's say, Yintian now, so sign a brand and a sign a frame, Yintian now, so Yanko Cano, Yankanasem, what they bought the bedroom, and it is our brand and what creates a man.
Okay.
And one thing is why my Ghanaians accept most of the time, especially when your social media sensation is controversy. When you pull controversies, Ghanaians automatically follow you. I don't know why. It's very controversial, no, and it means so one. I'm gonna pull it that way. I quite remember that 6 or 7 years ago. No more Case Choice Awards, National Theatre, which I think Kwame Dazi was their
MC. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it was a PR. Yeah,
it was a PR. Now you do honomono, my Okumba for Nigeria, and my Okum do honomono the way he embraced the Afia Schwarzenegger, as if say one of the very own Nigerian. And the one at Nancy, him like, really, it's a Nigerian, this is a Ghanaian. In popularity, and Ghana, Hankwa, it's me travel. But we are my Okun, who know what Timmy Hukobam Schwarzenegger. For once, that means said, Auntie my Okun. Enka. Until later, I call her and she comes, oh, yeah, he's also
a huge figure.
Yeah. Until what Timmy created that brand, and I'm on the home to the stand said. Now, they are turning in India, no matter the situation. Industry figures, no beer or nim, no, and back so support, which is very necessary. Yeah. But what Timmy Pulia to the stand said, Tim said, we're pulling too much. Not may can not in a negative way. But how I keep who if you Schwarzenegger or be at me the dinner table, we all found so we all found like still they show him love, they show her love. That is one thing that we need to have a clear picture over there. And the people who are bashing her, no, is it not the same people who are supporting her and are there to the Nintin supporting her? Are there to the new supporting we are? Only what the back cow.
WW.
Only what the back cow. And to know, ne 1 week, ne papa 1 week, ne dear. On a more serious note, Ghanaians have really shown support.
Yeah.
Which is very necessary. But let's come back to the brand of no. And no, all fine from today. No one said Ghanaians have come to accept her no matter how she is.
Yeah.
They've shown her love no matter who she is. And they feel near corner. One send near or better to the number 1 year.
It's a lot.
That is one thing. It's not because controversy is not ultimate creating, and also I'm emotional that support. But to me, no conference you have there because but some you be answering the penalty. When we were watching the video, now me read video, people were like, oh, on found so like. I'm like, really, our own, very own Afia Schwarzenegger and found so why? Because people are showing her so much love, but love no more showing it. Now, this is the time she needs love from Ghanaians because we're hearing papa. Until now, she needs the support. But Brass, I made the message can be unfine. She's too controversial. Attempt the day, no, it's your way now, no, it's your way now. So, although any one many figures, no, but can we say social media also now be no? Social media no they oh you have to one and they train they train obi kura betimi afa ho bufuo say hey o wadi di we atem otumfu atem timenko oh we wadi di asuma say atem we dey we nko dey ni ma ne papa dey intika to me the conference sua dey kakra no who say Ghanaians really love her because here no na can you show that support we look at the dignitaries ahomoko you see, I call Satawali for a trip for not just a papa. But 1 week, the one for the Konon Quack of Fahon, the not just a Ghana dear. Obiako.
I see. Let me go on to Chamo. Now, I'm in Chamo Subeka. And first of all, let me say one of the factors are contributing to this show of love before ani papa ni bewudo how Afia professed her love for the man. We saw on social media no or chenisika no or kofane ba or koslano or phones. I'm sure say and also come home because obi ehunye they saw the love that you showed to the man. It's now that he's no more. No, they also want to come and show you that love. And so, if you are celebrating, you are living your life out there. At least if your parents are alive, show them love. Show them love. Chamo,
yeah, 1 week. And these numbers, Charlie, it's impressive.
Highly impressive.
I think on my idea and Afia Schwarzenegger figure announces in a fully crowd. Not long ago, SDK ever pay well. In fact, a year now, Kazakrana numbers wasn't that impressive.
But Sarkodie was there.
Yeah, but Sarkodie a low key kind of guy, you know. Say I can't joke as Sarkodie call one share. Yes, and our numbers no share no now we show you can see the difference. We require 1 week. It's a choice. That figure na ye nim Afia Schwarzenegger na a strong pa. Just say well or teacher nkofu bi na so. Nkofu bi nso teacher na so na still a okonanim. Enka ka say kum chacha beba ho ne ho.
Only kum chacha was on.
Serious one.
I see.
In fact, I think before December ni mo kra no hot one bi say pio ne kum chacha. Sa intino yehwe. Kum chacha beba ayine there because
bet me about say enye ho mbeko.
Yeah, and Africans so adeba kwa
me just delay kra kwa yanko be ha again.
Yeah. African adeba kwa etimima enkofu bi back together power back na yi especially with the Ashantis. Yeah, big deal anka kofo enyuso e no kra anye politics. Yes, then time kofo e ba the first one na yeti funeral politics. Obi ewu abehun kofo.
No idina say.
Obi ewu abehun wa say. E ma me kai say KSM de koye joke man the bufu. O see kofo eko obi eyi o ko eyi no na o ko ni nipa say oh kofo menwu yo e na wo ba yi.
No ko yi.
Ela o see kofo egbuze nipa say oh my band na time be na abi.
What the fuck?
That joke me. Before move ba.
I didn't know.
I didn't the crowd, but it tells us with our funeral near that then we don't joke with it. One way you meet a nema so it's not so surprising say people will want to show love through funeral near young Gofubi or her oye party crop mumma, but almost funeral don't beba because a honor who say a day at all by party there you are just happy and I'll join it and form. And we have a lot of people like that. And so no issue cry a year there, they will just come and show their love near that day. And I don't think based on Afia Nkasa the kind of person she is, any brand that will build a man in terms of popularity, no money is so surprising. But this is 1 week ago. And young fan say Ghana fire, they almost me call for my idea now. Let's see what will happen at the funeral day and so.
Okay, very beautiful. Thank you guys. God bless everybody. God bless everybody. On the funeral day in Ibeko. On the day of the funeral, we all go there. So far, Mati date now.
No, not yet.
No, they should have announced it. 1 week celebration. Motna say yeah 1 or 2 they announce the date. So be or Kobiano na so the 1 week celebration Nakasa is say
it's supposed to be
when someone
members.
dies. It's supposed to be family members when they sit to decide or to declare which date they are doing the funeral or the burial. That's it. But now it has turned to a fanfare. It has turned to a fanfare. Live bandage. No, it's going to be. And if you are so, you know, no problem. I'm
man. And at the crop, I couldn't cry. I'm man in fan call like okay, and I'm having a bath here. Oni mesisi du ntokwa na enche any nsemo esisi mu.
Yeah.
It will not be a good idea for her to take it
because I know cassette as antiphobia.
Or try money amount for me na make us no or no Accra enkuyi but 1 week we
Accra na all the top guys wo. What would rather be difficult for them is traveling outside Accra.
Yeah.
But Accra had some of these things. A
good decision so my yambo a fear ne father family in so abas.
Yeah.
Because family be o hanko monti ase.
Not Afia Schwarzenegger's father.
Oh.
Chemo wait oh. Me I always say that when it comes to funeral. Wa opesi anya de ope no iska o. Now iska.
Ombetimi atwema so akwaja ye no standard. Because they are almost family no. Omo ne anybody no. Enye wa oye eba. Okra father. Debi won kan okra abisu no kra won kan ho. Eno ndi no, andi na make say emo maba so say omo amfa sa omo ego ne say we own the right. Ama meditate say ye be no ha na bibinji. So omo coordinate na omo cooperate with Afia for her to do it here. Ezo omo say bo maba so. Because she dey told that celebrate them na you know. Omo music on be ye no kesi bia ba omo say omo dey ento omo ji. And a court so omo very easily because I am no family member, especially in the Ashanti setting. And this almost a cooperative. Say if you are no be supporter, we should thank them.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, and Team Dodo Solomon, aka HMO, as well as Derek Money everywhere and Afia Quattro. They are my great guys for today's edition of Showbiz Daily. Now let's move on to one important discussion. Obrafuor is in the news, and producer, let me read the story briefly. Then I'll ask my people whether Obrafuor's decision is a good business decision or not. Because imagine if I am an investor and I have to invest in Obrafuor, and Obrafuor says what he's saying, how would I take it? Would I take it like, okay, it's cool, let's do it like that, or, bro, we want the money. If someone comes and the money is good, take it and hit the studio or not? This is the story captured on Ghana Web. It says, why I don't collaborate just with any artist. Obrafuor explains why I don't collaborate just with any artist. And the story says, Michael Elliott Kwabena Ochedako, Michael Elliott Kwabena Ochedako, popularly known as Obrafuor, has explained the reason he doesn't jump to collaborate with just any artist in the music industry. According to the rapper, he is hesitant to team up with industry folks for collaborations because he prefers quality music devoid of foul language. He said this in an interview with Graphic Showbiz. Now, let's continue with the story. It says, I need to hear the song no matter who the artist is before I jump on it. With Sarkodie or any big artist, that is what I do. You have to go by my rules. Meanwhile, Obrafuor has assured his fans to expect something soon from him, with a reminder that he is still in the game. Now, let's just discuss that point. The point where he says he decides who he features on. I'm asking, oh yeah, investor, and you want every money out of it. In fact, every penny, everywhere, from features, from endorsement deals, from distribution, and your artist tells you, bro, me will be the $1 million partner, and Yomna or Kano and Toma Komaswa Menya. Is this business enough? Derek, start the way.
That's a Obrafuor Wakasa.
Wakasa pa.
The Kasa no clearly tells the reason why it has a libino as a shechino. Because all artists be a Kayebo legendaries are. Can you give a poppy up direct?
Why today you need to poppy up?
Yeah, break. That's the fact.
Yeah,
when we talk about rap, Obrafuor comes first.
Rap.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, dear,
Lord Kenya and
your grandson, I are Kai Obrafuor.
Wow.
Because of the decision now taking, but I mean, you are living in an industry, I thought that I saw don't follow to put you in a poor position. That everybody will get to know who you are. And no so sound to Kodano, and in Tinam said, Yamasa, according to Kusuaka crowd. Into Sarkodie also lifestyle na ye BBC. Because say we a musician now can say you choose songs opposite of future. I think say what kasadi because any Nubian or be champion to you are protecting your brand. But at a point in time, you know we are doing show business. Let the business need to do our dream. Even though Sarkodie will be a Timitron and Bradford Tron come. Say at least need the number back. Now so when I say you can direct the song to a particular angle. Or no, a sound so ya artist or person onya hate. Won't so ya artist or what man for money hating. So what direct it and you now channel and you need to your angle. He automatically accepts. Also pay it.
And he wants a Bradford.
He wants a Bradford also. Into one oya nyomna onim say profanity or the bar no hear say na enu ya if ya fa we say the person will even feel proud. So we sample nyomna no way be a film na we do the asem. I mean because say one nya nesa na we ka say enyomna the bar menye future so dey be Oscar.
Of course, it is money.
In just what forgetting about the show business and then you are concentrating on the show. At the end of the day, the show is not going to put food on your table, but the business aspect of the show is going to put food on your table.
He's being too morally right.
Yes. Music is dynamic. On one kind of
yeah.
Music is dynamic. And you know, I am dynamic. You know, can you say to be a best son?
Yeah.
Of course, Robert from a best son. Inti sana we penina will lead the track no sakolane de ba na hwe nyum na nya na watene tene nyum ni yi na waju sika so goto no ma the future no ko but to ka so sample nyum no na o hwe o artist na say nyum bi a o person champion to a I think say you are not being fair to the generation because akolabiti baby ni target me na your Bradford rap so for me person me future no any amount to be I'm ready to pay. Or then you buy no share, no see your own medium, and our crowd said that is a way to that level. New ones who know standard no word do know. The bill to me saw Sarkodie, Mama Sarkodie, Sarkodie. I'm not saying say on 1 year, but in the impact was very huge.
Yeah.
Emma Sarkodie, Sarkodie, and you Sarkodie.
After their Sarkodie,
well, intimacy about table no so we are artists no or pewa semo or person feature into no bar so you can sample the song to suit your brand
and how you want it
but not just ignore and make us yes sir he's not being
but are you sure every artist would want that because some artists no feel now. They don't want anybody to touch it. Yeah. They don't want it to go the way you want. Because if I know they're about or banning Pokua or banning Tukui, not by a Bradford, yet me come out. I don't know if I'm
now artists, you know, I think so you are not ready to feature a Bradford. Because one, artists be musician, be a dream about me so future now. What will the qualities be anything now per se of future was saying? It is all colony panel to me, if I'm artist manager, I will not hesitate. I'll just tell my artist. One thing is when they say, and you're non council bit me my hate.
As in the featured artist, no? The
featured artist, I'm born out there bar, and you're non council bit me my hate. But one thing is say you want Obrafuor's feature.
So why don't you do
why don't you do whatever he says and go? I know the day when you're feature of Bradford. Even though beer who cover art, as soon as he feature of Bradford, Obedi can pay attention to the cover art. Hey, Obrafuor will feature Bradford. Obrafuor, and nothing on time feature man for. He has said it all. And nothing I won't tell him Obrafuor as soon as
and he says a good man.
Oh yes, sir. You are not helping a tuba no mobile. Because music not changing to the extent say and just a senior olden days not rap or no. Sarkodie Obrafuor no many year rap, but Obrafuor no chance no sample Sarkodie you be a neck.
I don't hear that.
No sample be a neck. What you say? changes above. Because music now, it do baby be change. Into change we go with the trend.
Okay.
Into all my say trend in the at times accept it, whether hook or crook. Accept it.
No, Mr.
Right. No, Mr. Right, sir. The Mr. Right,
I'm even looking at the angle of an investor. For so be discovered but he said no. And some night, no.
Oh yes, sir. Debbie, you say no way a legend musically. Your book here, your Obrafuor. Into one and so soon, Chiliman answer. Now, Peja would be pepper swoby, and a point betting your so Chilibansa, Apejani, and doing pepper will be a feature.
Okay.
And I saw by a record label. And I said your record label, they are not best and put you know what you're One producer. Oh, Master, I just want to come post here. I can go and say, to me, no, it doesn't sound right.
Okay. Okay.
So when I say yeah, just channel the music to your level. And I say, send the catching the money and say, send your way and what the far, me level, me and I'm protecting my brand. So let's do it this way. And at the end of the day, we are going to make hit. Or better say.
Derek Money everywhere. He's a journalist and a blogger as well. If you are to us, Obrafuor's decision, the business and the moral aspects.
Okay, so to start off with this, I'm going to give you guys something that happened. I had a lady friend who was an artist. And
Okay.
she had people.
Is she still an artist?
She
oh, wait there.
No, she's not in the limelight yet.
Okay.
So she had possible investors on my back table and so who were willing to invest.
But this kuna.
And then not for no.
On board.
No, but is she your friend?
Yeah, she's a friend of mine.
Okay. Thank you Thank you for the gist.
you guys.
No, you continue.
Okay,
Continue.
So they were invested, and I happened to be in the meeting. So she had a song. When they listened to the song, they mentioned an artist name. This artist will fit the song. I was like, no.
Who was like the artist?
Yeah, an artist. That artist is in the limelight. I don't want to mention it here. This artist,
a female or a male artist?
A male artist, and she's a female.
Yeah.
So this male artist is going to fit your song and the star. She said, no. We're like, why? Because this artist told me he wants to have sex with me, so I'm not going to allow him on my song. Like, what is your problem? The investor is the one paying the guy on the song. And after that, the guy just moves away. What is your hassle? No.
You might not even meet the guy in the studio.
We didn't sustain the meeting because of that.
So the guy said he wanted to chop.
Yes.
He did not chop.
No, she said that the way the guy asked was rude. The guy wants her to look like a slut.
Oh.
So it was very rude. So she's never going to allow that guy on her song.
I see.
And that is her right. So at the end, she lost the investor confidence. She lost it.
So they didn't continue with the business?
No, they didn't even continue with the meeting. I don't know if... I just happened to be there when they were doing the meeting, but I don't know if they continued with it.
I like this example.
Yes. So, considering what Obrafuor said, Obrafuor has done lots of features. If we check our time, Tiny, Sarkodie, Mr. K-Day, and a couple of artists. If Obrafuor says he's not going to feature you if you don't meet a standard, he has the right to say it. Okay. Let's take Adele as an example. How many features does Adele do? But she's excelling where she is. I even take Adele as an example to female artists. Look at Adele. Adele doesn't show flesh. She's always covered. And it is just her voice.
Yeah.
And Adele is making it big. So if you are talented, you have to use it wisely. It's not always about the skin. When Obrafuor says this, that I know be an Obama feature, and you know, end of feeling say, or more be feature. We just ended December, could you entry a year show? Could you put an artist like Family and Afia on? There are so many artists. Why is it that Kojoetri is centered on putting this particular act on? Because
yeah, because of their vibe.
So I think that every artist has the right. We have a couple of musicians, and these even musicians in the limelight. You'll be a vibe like I said, but just that Obrafuor has centered it around profanity, and that is the way he wants to. The person is going to sing about weed. And inspiration. People like him for that.
Black Sheriff. Oh, I think he even won you say with teens awards.
Yes. Oh, but we have a couple of artists that sing about Rascal.
Oh no, it is something wicked rather, not to say with him. Something wicked award. Yeah.
Inspirational songs. Familia sings inspirational songs and Blacko.
No. If you are saying something, you are not getting it. Listen to the list. Rascal sings inspirational song. Familia. Okay. You guys didn't get it. I got it. Yeah.
So if someone is saying that I'm not going to give you a feature because this is my standard, I think the person has the right. I don't know or no so big now so they be my feature. Kojoetri is a big man in the business. Upcoming artists are award system. How many people has he granted features? I would say Can Promise, Stoneboy. That's all. Those are the people he thinks that they can meet his standard. And if every artist is a veteran and the artist chooses to say, oh, this group of people, I can give them features, but the rest, their style of music doesn't meet my caliber. The person has the right to say that. So and what can I say? Whether when it comes to marketable content, how the music is going to fly, and
if you're an investor, would you be happy for this decision?
By
Obrafuor, like if you are the one investing in Obrafuor and now he tells you he will not just do any feature no matter how much is involved because of his belief, would you be happy?
The feature is two things. Is it coming to him or it's going out?
No, those who are calling him to go feature on their songs.
Yes, he has the right. He has, because he's a legend in the game. It's a profane woman. It doesn't also stop
the investor is not looking for any right.
It doesn't stop the artist from also changing whatever is in the song to meet Obrafuor standard.
That's what I want to say. I don't think he's going to pay. Yes, I understand. You might suggest that, oh, you make me you free. But I want to look at this from an investor's point of view.
Yeah, when it comes to the business side of it, you don't come up with such. But considering Obrafuor's brand and where he stands now, he doesn't just grant features. He has the right to say. But when it comes to the business side of it, right now we have a couple of artists that people are investing in them and they say, oh, I want to put this particular act on. They have no say. But looking at where Obrafuor stands, why you be and he said, oh no, say me feature. It's more alright. That's why I gave you the lady's example. Yeah.
So that lady lost the business.
For that one, I can't tell.
No, but it's obvious she lost the business. And all because of what? Her decision on what?
Yes,
morality.
Yes, on somebody putting.
Did the president chop her? No.
But it is the same thing in the industry. When people rant on social media and insult each other, they don't feature each other again. And if she's coming from that perspective too.
But that one was not rant. In fact, if she had not mentioned it, would you guys have known?
No, we wouldn't have.
Exactly. This is so private.
Yeah, sure.
This is so private.
They were cool, like friends, and that issue just popped up. So all of a sudden, they are not talking.
They were cool. And in their cooling, they wanted to eat.
And you will not agree or you don't want the person to eat you.
And it happens, because I brought that lady's issue up. That's why we are saying this. It happens in the industry. Lots of ladies. Lots of ladies and lots of artists. Even if Sammy is an artist and I'm artist, I'm a guy and I go and chop your girlfriend at the back, we won't talk again. It happened, this kind of stuff. So if she's saying that on that angle, she also has a point.
Okay. Yeah. So you think Obrafuor also has a point, right?
Yes, Obrafuor has a point.
Have you invested in music yet?
Not yet.
Okay, I pray that one day invest in music. Let's see how it goes. Okay, thank you, Afia Schwarzenegger. But you can also be part of this conversation. Obrafuor's decision and position on the fact that he doesn't want to feature just anybody. I am just looking at it from an investor's point of view, because the investor is not in for morality. In fact, he knows you are not a gospel artist. He knows you are not a pop's artist. You are a secular artist, and for a secular artist, everything should be able to bring us kwacha. But if you are sucking the kwacha because of what you think is morally right or wrong, will the investor have enough confidence to deal with you? Yes, Chemo, you can continue from here.
Yeah, he's rap software.
Yeah.
Oh, they are software.
And you want to rap church. now on your rap songs.
Okay.
I think he has every right to say that. But the problem is, sometimes you have right to make certain decisions, but you also have right to tell you that this is wrong decision.
Yes.
You have that right, and you can live with it.
But Chemo, please, I'm not cutting you. This is the same thing that happens in the gospel fraternity. That I'm not going to feature a secular act.
Yes.
And even if
No. That is so clear. No, that is so clear.
And
these are different worlds.
Yes.
Even in the music, they have different categories. It means the other one.
Even for them, some.
Wants it.
Yeah. So even for that, some people went ahead to do it. Lady Prempe was featuring a lot of secular artists. Lady Prempe break his rules, or several times.
Yeah, with us.
Yeah. Only some year after some crowd or any other artists in so year. And in a decision one will be taking. And what you are saying is that decision could be good or bad. And if we see it's bad, we will say it. If it is good, it's good for you. And we will say it too. In the Obrafuor then or can, for instance, on my example of song be an say feature with the money now one and can you bit me emphatic as a Obrafuor. This thing there you got it wrong. Or okay, you got it right. Based on the money involved and then you say you bit me a predator and KBC. Because we don't have that. That's why we are saying that he has every right to say to feature any kind of song or no did he say okay for him. But he could be wrong in business sense. But some people will take morals than even getting whatever.
Yeah.
In the obi say obey bibi pan say there any out then ka won or no ne there no. Obi to say obey ma say sika we yakọ. Any morals in fan. Yeah. So and me I will agree with Obrafuor to be taking that decision, but I would say in business wise I think on the circumstances as and when the thing comes now we decide because the air ban based on circumstances at that time, based on seasonality of it, any like obey me I use other factors to decide say okay I'll go with this or not. But to generalize it and say okay based on maybe my beliefs on something I won't feature in this kind of songs or this artist very wrong. If you generalize it will be wrong. But I think on basis say and you ban or better to say they know can I will agree with him. And you do how or back killing the vibe because of how by nature and how I know art and you do how M1 it is our cousin no and you with the M1 I can do it get the money but maybe a very pension pay. After this song I will not feel alright to do other songs. I will agree with him. But it's all generalizing it there no. Because this is business. Apart from the fact that it's
but on the morality, I agree. But I'm looking at we are looking for investors. The investor is coming, Charlie. Find a way. Let's make what we put in now. Also, Debbie.
Because of your moral.
How to get the category of profanity he's talking about?
Yeah,
Moisha no boy and said gospel. It was talking about a lady's body. So we have to get the category he's specifying that feature.
Yes.
Because he doesn't sing gospel songs.
Exactly.
So yes, so it should be like on specific things be na ezenka interview ni mu no anata o kan na ezenka o mention me hu ne line yi so and I make us say generalizing it there I would disagree with you but I say specific say this one I want because of this then we can consider that and see say okay is he taking the right decision or wrong decision?
Tiafan say only black question no ka say me sorry I'm not part of my me puff and that is what I say morally wrong and I'm morally right.
And no one obe consider the amount involved. Now I consider at the time no mbonyum no. A time a gospel any IFN rap software. Our person will tell rap church all yet because they are same member. And I say, okay, at this time, in fact, moral standard no cry a coffin. So I name my win, I'm on form now. So why not? He will take the money, do it, and just go and do whatever. Why not there? Indeed, a bit based on the air cause currently, no moral standard a coffin for Blacko to even be that bold and talk about reading his song. Not one, not twice a day. Moral standard no coffin. And then they say, oh, more as a beer, no bush and for you
haven't heard what?
What he's saying in Blacko's song.
Oh,
first a kid boy, then oh, and friend saying, holy fuck. Ah, I said, they meet me, you. Oh, let me sing it to me, guys, I didn't meet me. Oh, but. That's me born in Casa.
Okay.
Yes, I said, Assemba, you be born in Manati.
Okay, much more rapid.
So the whole thing is, Obrafuor decision now. I think business wise, he shouldn't generalize it, but morally and for his own sanity, he has every right to decide the kind of song that he wants to be on.
Okay. Okay. All right. Interesting conversation here on Showbiz Daily, Sammy Flex TV. Remember, we do this every weekday. Share with your people. If you are a lover of showbiz content, then we are right here on Sammy Flex TV, Showbiz Daily. We are moving on to our very final topic, and this is about Hiplife. This is about KK Fosu. Remember when he was with Samini and Kokovelli? Yeah, the Trinity. KK Fosu is not happy. He thinks we are not projecting Hiplife enough. He thinks we are not.
Obi ebe comment or your videos maybe and the name no the KK Fosu and I trace it to the channel and it looks like KK Fosu's channel but I don't know say or no one comment na say be an handler be on our channel there. Big ups to whoever is
okay, someone commented on okay, I get it. It is a KK Fosu. What did he comment?
It was about, I think, Samini issue be an eka, and I'm not to share any opinion or video. So it means or not so. So big ups to or not say you've been to Sona.
Yeah, the vocal god. He says he's the vocal god, the whole Ghana.
So I'm sure he will watch this.
He watches. He will. Okay, so it's good he watches, so that whatever we are about to say, if he understands it or not, he comes back. Then we have another conversation. He thinks we are not projecting Hiplife enough. Reason so many genres are entering into our system. Or think by this time, Sarkodie and Nyanyimbi and Kase, it is a hip hop song. Or sit a style be a muyebia almost run a Hiplife. Guys, na a drill music, drill beat. Or say a local come friend Hiplife. Like everything that has our local thing in there. Hip hop, rap in nature piano. We should have called it Hiplife. Because Hiplife started to on Ghana music. And in fact that is a fact. No cap about that. No lies. A brand name Nigeria for Bangi to when it was called Hiplife. It was think any other thing that came from Ghana, a local language no be should have been Hiplife. But now I said drill beat. Yes, he say KK Fosu doesn't seem to be very happy about it. He was on an interview on Asase Radio with Na Shoko. Let's watch it briefly. Na Yamari Bisa, those who are on the seats, do they agree with his position or maybe not? We'll be right back. Watch this.
Watch our footsteps. I think we will be good to go.
But how do you think the young guys are doing now?
Very great.
Nowadays, we have a lot of young guys in the system.
Very
from
great.
America to the Lynx boys, and so on.
Very great. I think we are diverting from certain angle to another angle that will not favor us in future.
How?
We might making the money now. In terms of we are shifting from Hiplife. We are burying Hiplife. And now we are creating this trap music and creating this gang like American. You see their lane. So at least we should still call it Hiplife because we're doing the tree on it. And that is what Reggie Rockstone came with.
Okay.
Hiplife. Apart from her life, it's Hiplife. Now, where's the Hiplife? Her life, you can never kill her life because I am there. I'm not yet dead. And even when I'm now, my tongue is there. The her life then is there. The rhythms is there. But the Hiplife then, we need to, I will see a manager, you understand? So I will urge all Hiplife rappers in Ghana to start talk about Ghana Hiplife. Because when we started Hiplife, people come all way from other countries to interview us.
Yeah.
Even when we are taking visas to travel outside, they will follow us to the embassy and do interview with us. So now, where's the Hiplife?
You think we are losing it?
We are losing it. We are even lost it.
No way.
We are.
We have lost Hiplife?
Nobody's even talking about Hiplife anymore. And what is Hiplife? Hiplife is a blendation of her life and hip hop.
What's the ingredient which is missing now in our Hiplife?
The Hiplife?
Yeah. What is the one thing that's missing?
Is the projecting of Hiplife. We don't even mention it anymore. What is Hiplife? Hiplife is her life and hip hop together. So we still have the hip hop beats. We still have the her life rhythms in it, and the tree rap is still going on. So why are we Sarkodie them? Why are we not calling it? But we rather call them hip hop, mere hip hop, and we are so cool to promote somebody's journey than what we have here.
How do you feel about how the Nigerians are hopping onto our beats these days?
Very proud of that.
Okay.
Very great, because they've seen there's something in us, and we are not being that smart enough. I would say that. We are not being that smart enough. I'm talking about Ghanaian musicians. Nigerians are smart, business-wise and everything. Even if he doesn't even know anything, he will make sure he learns something out of it. Look at these guys, Puerto Rankins, Mr. Easy's. They were all here, right?
Yeah.
They came to
learn.
Make Ghana even started. If being people like Shatawales, Stoneboys, Oma fight here, say because it was like Sammy VIP for so if it wasn't like Satawale fighting, Stoneboy fighting, and now we have Kwame Eugenes and stuff, ask yourself, where is the Ghana music? Because High Life, when we do the High Life, they don't even want to play the High Life, but they would still call us, High Life is dying. Hypocrisy is killing the business.
You mean Hip Life is dying or High Life is dying?
Hip Life is been gone, and we're always saying High Life is dying. So how are we promoting our thing? Nigerians will come and take it and do it nicely and sell it out there.
All right, so that was KK Fosu there in an interview with Na Ashoko on Asase Radio. I believe that the conversation is something that we would all be interested in because Ghana, we still want to project our songs. Now check on all the digital streams out there, and what you see there is Afrobeats. Yeah. There is no Hip Life, there is no High Life. Meanwhile, Ghana songs is going far. Look at Blacko. Blacko songs have gone far. Reactions from all over the world. So imagine if it was called Hip Life. And anytime we be better or Ghana Nyumbiano, they would identify us with what? Hip Life. Yeah. So do your drill beat, but it is to us, it is Hip Life. Yeah. Do everything, it is Hip Life. As much as you have a local language style be somewhere there, and your Hip Life. Or see, and and yen na yet to din obia to din. In fact, Sonny Chiba Crab to the hip dia. Friends saying Caesar on the hip count. Obia. Friends say decline on the tree pop. Like everybody comes with something. Why are we not shutting everything down and say our music is what hip hop? Chamo, all points.
All point ba.
Sounds wrong.
Yeah.
Defended here.
All point. The whole thing is even Oma he identify them with one genre like hip hop. You get people in there singing, but they're still hip hop. So if you can use that same criteria, and you have hip life. Some people there can sing and it will still be hip life. But I think the problem with us was everybody wants to be the inventor of something.
Yes.
That was the problem.
A person they do
in fact, they never clear crass. Yes, informal road cry. Now, my phone and and you don't mean no con or no way any day. And your baby,
Martin,
yeah. Martin who now about a hip count. Now a boss were you who say, now coda. No be a tree pop. Now, no, so I you who say, now coda. Nina, so not almost they kill it hip life. Because as a coffee person, much or free hip life. Now, almost ye be almost say a year or more there. And it wasn't working. Because the whole thing is that at the time, hip life neighbor, not competition be any horse. Omana omo ye high life then in Nana. Now I say omo face off be. It was like they were going down. Now omo ye active music as we know them to be. E uma na na champion be ba kwatum. E uma that lumba be ba kwatum. But no omo ye that active in the road stone by na obe combining omo no style and his hip hop where he was coming from then. And our friend hip life and it was a perfect name for the genre then. Na ngezi nyina yeso mni pushi. But to be about person e bibi fufro. Obi about person e bibi fufro. And no mo dey killing na after the year as a year and adapt fully the enkofu bi here no. On say look at the kind of dance hall ye enkofu here. But you still call it dance hall.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, ye dance hall na omo ye dance hall okroma na. It's different from the Jamaicans in here. But still more friend of dance hall. And the identity now, Oye BB, a bit different from hip life as we know it now. Still our own friend hip life, but Oberman didn't say a contemporary hip life, so it's hip cont. And as a Indian blend in the hip dia. Like, yes, that's how I hip life. It's hip life. And I don't know what they killing, so I agree with KK Fosu 100%. Don't say KK Fosu cry or a singer, but also identify as a hip life artist. But hip life, singing and then rap combined, or no a singer, but still also or identify or on the one can say or a high life because
there is still high life
in the hip life.
Yes, and there is still rap in the hip life. Or hip hop in the hip life,
yes. A combination of that two, and an deco. And you know, ye qua na say, ye de normal fighting, no mean fight here. No, Macquaco adapted Abrafuni de Nibiaba. After they say, oh, okay, a Afrocentric nature, the emperor Afrobeat. Now, a war, okay, we the say a war. A Jamaican flavor being, you know, but if we won't even call it dance, I have a reggae dance or a reggae feel being like, and you know, you for now, and I think because now you need leadership, be almost music unions and any other, they were not strong enough to tell their people, say, Charlie, this is how we are doing it. And to let's just rally behind what we want to achieve and push it. And anything I think even up till now, you know, there digital platforms in India now, or to create general papa biama because a base be breed, or mudi a chair, or mube create or space crab.
It's true.
You trip hop, hip hop, hip dia, hip count. One like a DB, I say Asakanzo crab.
Yeah.
Sa a Easter ya or black sheriff star ya there be. A fitty hip life,
it is hip life as a matter of fact.
And so your best friend say a drill, when like about the nine so about be nastela or more. In fact, at some point in Kofubi tries and come be protecting hip life in the crowd. Ama timer or chame kwame ne Richie Moye, they are killing
killing the game.
You know, a lot of musicians are almost killing the game. But this time, what can't Obiaye because Kofubi who say hip life as a old, so they don't want to associate with it. Now no a asaka, now no a drill, now no a so it's bad, and I think Omo bit me a boy to get it right is our music unions, Gamro, Musica, like more a lot of members. Talk to them. Convince them and tell them why it will be necessary.
Give them master
classes. Why it will be necessary. Say you do one name because forget about beat no baby. I cover free any other day. Root to your in fact, say
a band style. Let's call it hip life.
Because I never you cry no. Because a root to your the your line of thought now they be throw music you know. A be what Ghanaian influence.
Exactly.
So that influence never mudi. Let's call it hip life. At the point I know na ababenya root no. And just a hip life na be fair mu kra na nke em friend high life. But they say no hip life no edu baby a ebenya be ebeye brand bi I say okay now we can go with this one and kofu bi kra protecting it to some extent. Just that ankrofo no e kon or as omo musical career no activeness na e ko from kakra no. And then Confubia sorry say young friend of drill, young friend asaka, young friend oh they quack children say a bad abay. Also so proud for me one creative and why your categories ne or gender ne how the decision. Omu de yana we use also ya na do the aba because we person we invent name ne also young family na e be later you say be for grandpapa. Grandpapa and so e ba ko and one radio so open one day by no many KK for so but encourage is active music now. They can forget about Afrobeat and whatever and still say we are doing hip life and it will help us.
Okay, so KK Fosu, you seem to be winning some points here from my Showbiz Daily guys. Chemo has given us his first opinion. He thinks you are right. You are right. You pray 100 do. We rush into just starting something. Everybody wants to be a starter. Why you guys don't have the spirit to even start? Why are we not calling the sounds from Ghana hip life? Why are we not calling it hip life? And after that, everything will go down well. But no, the story is not the same. Afia, do you agree with KK Fosu or not?
With this discussion, I think for me, I'll go it in two angles. Yeah, I agree with KK Fosu in a way because high life was a genre that we identify Ghanaians for. Started 1920s, then later on Reggie Roston came to blend it. Then we had a hip life. Hip life was doing so well back in the days. Artists like the pastor, my friend.
Lord Kenya.
Lord Kenya. Okay.
Ofurian Ponsa, Sarkodie started as a hip life artist.
Achami.
Yeah, all of them.
Achami.
This song, Sekina.
Yes. Akatechi. Enkasei,
all these songs were hip life songs. Why the deviation? Because the new acts that emerged, who say hip life, we're not channeling it. Janice Ababe, you just Obiso ye dance song, Obiso ye Afrobeats, Obiso ye way, Obiso ye way. And partly I will blame Sarkodie a bit for this.
Hey.
Because no, it's I'm not blaming him. No, Sarkodie is someone that everybody looks up to him, especially the youth and those that rap. Sarkodie started as a hip life artist. You know, Sarkodie is a hip hop. It will be a band and also saw your hip hop. Will be also bad or share Sarkodie say, sax. It will be a band ya sack a year. But still, no mobile and sax say I'm a hip life artist. They all accept it.
But did he profess that? Did he confess that now I'm doing hip hop? Has he been saying that?
If you search on him online, they put it there that he's a hip hop. He's a hip hop artist.
And that might not be his fault. It will be based on what people write about him. If it is Wikipedia and Google search there, it could be say this is what people write about me.
Yeah.
But so no one prophecy say, oh, I'm a hip hop artist. If there are evidences out there like that, then we can push this.
Yeah, I've said
that thing before.
I see.
So everyone that's coming up, especially the youth, Obia who Sarkodie as the biggest idol because I don't know what started way back and he's still relevant in the game. It's whatever Sarkodie does, Obia person there or him. And then secondly, the associations, musica, Gamro, and the award schemes. Time piano be the Jana bar, now award schemes I did if it's shouldn't be that. Say a hip life and a high life, and as I say, we'll say dancehall genres penny a while. Let's just put those genres there. So whatever song you submit, when we listen to the song and it fits the hip life or high life criteria, we put it there. We see so many this last year video when I was watching Famia had song, they categorized all of them as hip life songs, and that was a good start. You see, they shouldn't follow what if it is this genre way and away, we are going to tell you
push hard.
Yes, this is the genre you do because I even had said Chebiama piano caraba what schemes ni.
Oh, that I was scheme the intimate. It's the best of my piano song.
And come me a friend hip life, I'm a piano or something.
Yes,
the hip life should be attached to it.
Yes.
Because there's a tree vibe in
that's the sounds from Ghana. Like the hip life should just be sounds from Ghana. So everywhere in the world, when you hear hip life, you know it is coming from Ghana.
Because it was on this platform that someone said that Nigeria doing phase of
MTV, hip life and Afrobeats. Yes.
They think their genre is Afrobeat and we are doing hip
life. Yes,
we are lost. And we are rather following their Afrobeat because they say artists say Afrobeat, and I don't blame them because Afrobeat is now the international standard.
I don't know they share digital streams.
Yes,
one
from the likes of Jackie, everybody they are all saying the Afrobeat artists. So they are protected. They be a registrous to friend who grandpapa.
They say my Reggie works no cry. Why? Useless.
Yeah, but it's not too late. We all have to conscientize our minds. Say hip life is from Ghana. Then sometimes I don't know if music and Ghana when we are training my artists now. Because if there's a training now, they should be trained on all these stuff. Say we sounds a sounding where it is hip life. If your sound sounds like this is high life, I don't know if they do it. But if they don't do it, it is necessary they do it this time because Ghana as a country and our music and creating, we've lost touch. We are swindling. Because because dance or buy, right now I can say our two big artists in the game, they're all dancehall artists. What is the high life agenda at all from? And Sarkodie is also saying he does hip hop. It's your three frontliners. They are all doing genres that are not from Ghana. If you have to read it.
In fact, not long ago, one foreign YouTuber even mentioned it that we want our songs to penetrate Nigeria, but unfortunately, the kind of sound we have, Nigeria is not vibing to them anymore. He said Nigeria is not vibing to rap, Nigeria is not vibing to reggae and dancehall.
No.
It is Afrobeat. So if you do Afrobeat, it can penetrate. If you don't do Afrobeat, forget it.
So we can do the Afrobeat sound. Jackie is going global, but you tell me that hip life.
Yes.
Then we move it. So when you are nominated for Grammys, it's a song like Hiplife artist.
Yeah.
I personally listened to Rocky Dawuni's song. There's nothing exceptional. It was High Life. I listened to his songs on YouTube. I'm like, why is this guy nominated? I checked all his songs, and it was High Life fused with reggae
beats. Yeah.
So it is still High Life, and we've lost touch of our sound. So I think that unions, there were music, then they should train the artists, and the artists were almost frame it, because they've been complaining so frame it,
music abasa.
Because whatever you do in this life, you train yourself. Even if you're a journalist, you train on the job. You keep training. You keep training. It's too fun. So they say they would do it. It doesn't make the thing right. And all the time we'll come here, we'll be debating where is Hiplife, where is High Life, by a very first line that's now.
They are not doing anything like that. Wow. Okay, thank you so much, Afia Kwachwa. Wonderful input there. Mamenko Derek Maniswena on fine whether he also agrees or disagrees with KK Fosu, the vocal god. The vocal god.
Ex-member of Trinity.
I know, right? Yeah, man.
Music is dynamic. But ye didn't dynamic nature. I see you say originality that was here.
Thank you.
Of course, Obrafuor. A best is sad, but there be a free banner, and you can never change your route. Opa, 2-3 Ghana, what time go 3,000, 5 years. You are Ghanaian.
Exactly.
Music need change. The new laws now try to put something on the global market. But almost put it onto the global market. At the end of the day, any party can also be successful a free hand. Baby, a free buyer, your industry now, you woman, say, and said the knee and you may originated Ghanaian song. As it stands now. Being about Chelsea Stoneboy, Ghana, and by could Mrs. Stoneboy for Ghana.
So, Prince of Dancehall.
What I say, a new person called Ghana.
Yeah.
Otiene no mo. But ne yi kan KK Fosu kan anka otie ne nyomo no. I know who say Hiplife. Can you know say these people has a journal. Intimi follow. Obamu no babe who say say cruise no ho. Because oba be to Stoneboy. Oba be to Sarkodie, oba be to Shatawale. Is cruise no ho.
Shatawale ni baby think of. On go start grass no a Hiplife artist. Bandana from Ghana. Hiplife. And he was still doing the raga things no there. But it was called Hiplife.
Yemma back to even Sammy. I start on the KK Fosu. He was a Hiplife artist.
Trinity.
No, at that time they felt proud to call themselves Hiplife artists.
So what has changed right now? Yeah, touch of excellence as musicians or industry players. Yeah, sadia. Which say because Nigerians know Ghana as a Hiplife genre no more you. They fell in love with our music due to the high life fusion I say no. And no the man Nigerians it didn't make a penetrate about Ghana. And now to honor tea fella continuum cry which means the fusion of the Hiplife
yeah.
What time I say when I knew your boy the what means Tontun Sansan ye juma. We've not the touch. Kabebia your music at travel could know if it was being backed by our journal. Can you chemo canon? Can all the guitar platforms get Hiplife?
Yeah.
Because over down all the genre they are doing, you know, Afro pop cry say Hiplife. Afro pop cry say Hiplife. What are you going to do? No matter the situation, who create also create a song Hiplife now. So because if you go there, the people say we are doing Hiplife. So who are you to change it? You can't. Yasha yenrehanya manema jinsem o man we mu
ajinsem
ade ye dia press kita ni no brasam ye ntimi kita ni ye na ye jam. It's about time we know our roots. Musicians ye Ghana for no mo boni nyina ye high life Hiplife omu nyina gringo cry Hiplife Gringo. hip life. Unima me catch them.
Shout out to my gringo. Gringo.
So,
no, he could have called it hip life. That's it.
Like a selling.
Yeah.
Like a selling.
It's yes, I'm asking myself, Obrafuor, I can say on so be release and new man albums are because then he'll be the only one doing hip life now. Or Champ Kwame is also
and Osha almost 34, they still hold on to it. Into one thing they say, let my shifty so much blame Kubu our music associations also be great. We the stakeholders need to know we can't organize. The second Bradford say, Naka only event organizer be a couple more organize seminar. Because what you still from them hip life, which is perfect.
I remember when Obrafuor was musical president, that was when he made attempts to do some of these things. The hip life, blah blah blah, the hip life this, the hip life that. When he made Sammy Kwame, the hip life something president of hip life or at the musica. Since then, of course be.
Because in Kwalani the Omobano. Obi any nyom no hwa so masi bi so esoro baabi different countries no hwe no ano de be nyom but if say ka education we no wo ho no mo a wo hwe ne so kra ye ne nyom ni wi a na cho say pla nyom na we understand na be na life it has no say because that's the journey you are living in. Okay. It's about time your man education is the key.
Yeah.
And see a many royalties now your associations no so many kita journey but we are losing everything
and that's sad,
very sad. We are losing everything. And then I can't remember me the Matisse Bito Berry Vodka show no so we so
vodka.
Yeah, Berry Vodka.
Shout out to
Berry Vodka.
Oh, last repeat show.
Yeah, King Kelly. Send it in a mammy no say Afrobeats. I'm saying, Kelly, who might say me taking a high life, a hip life? Or so there be money, me say me Afrobeats. You see the mentality of the
Sounds simple.
Yes.
And so me catch any piece. So only my own
high life,
hip life now.
Hip life, yeah.
And so there be say me Afrobeats. Say the way Afrobeats. Yantini and kita jana no mu yie am a free ensa. Enchiriba ne ba bebreu. It's a wake up call and a KK Fosu catch Ghana phone. It's about time we brand all our music. Oko America and not Mokan. Oko America, Justin Bieber said Justin Bieber, Tonum. Bieber, so Tonum. Tonum.
Justin Bieber.
That's on the Bible. Yeah,
Autonomy also a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
Because of the genre he's living in.
Yeah.
Or sing it, Marcus or Autonomy. And so we are, or Chelsea, me a hip hop artist. Because of the genre, no. Or my team,
drinking, right?
Yeah.
I
think they are loose. It's some of the things happening to us.
Yes.
It's high time we stop the blame game.
Sure.
It's us.
Yeah.
We've done so many things wrong in our own entertainment industry.
In our own entertainment, Quebec not the name between some page crack and then to me some page.
And no because you couldn't pay with Nenka or no. There's a static ready.
It's moving forward. No, this is a wake up call. KK Fosu. Yeah, because one way or the other, no, almost can't. Team now.
The pioneers. They were the pioneers of hip life. Yeah.
Into a heavy beer, then corner, the Hano, because opening Transima to
yeah.
Now he can call himself Afro
artist. Afro pop artist.
And if
on me, friend, apart from
hip life.
And we are losing everything. But I mean, me see a bit me. They say Ghana and Kasa will crack into crown, Crofona, into material. And see, but you lose everything just like that as an industry.
Shout out to Alban Bagman. But I think what Alban Bagman did is something we need to commend him for. You know, the other day someone called me. He's a Nigerian, as a matter of fact. he called me and he said, you Ghanaians are always complaining about Nigerian doing this, Nigeria doing that. But even in your parliament, look at how your people dress.
Yes.
He said on TV, on your national TV, look at how your people dress. But he said in Nigeria, there is no way you see someone wearing suit and tie in parliament. Same way, there is no way you see someone wearing suit and tie, wearing, reading news on their main national channel. No, you wear suit and tie. So the moment you see him now, you know, oh, this is
where he's coming
Nigeria.
from.
But we commend our president. He's been doing well. African
well. And the COVID updates, I'm not saying we want to better material.
By helping.
The idea of the idea that
I know two points
and no Sonia 7 or 2 points. So you
Nigerian president. Have you seen them? Some two points.
Inferiority complex, no. And one
you want to be like them.
Yeah.
So we have to change our
But this also brings us back to the state of industry address now.
Pam, you need
to find your
head. You need to as we speak right now. Journalists Nyaki
Kabuti. In Afrobeats and Nigeria for
I'm fine, state of the industry. We didn't do anything with it. In fact, you've given me a topic for tomorrow. I'm going to do something about it as to whether we sat down for the state of the industry to just go waste. We only insulted him. We only insulted him with all the important things he said. We only insulted him. Thanks in Team Dodo Solomon Chemo, another wonderful show gone down. Derek Mani is a blogger. He is a writer. He writes for enewsgh.com. And I want to say thanks to Afia Schwarzenegger as well, one of your favorite pundits here. When Afia comes here, I know the guys love her more. Just that you love Afia, you know love where she lives. Domi Abraham. Alright, thanks to the guys at the back, Digital Rasta, Currency, Richie Flex, Yala PG, Tina Baby, as well as Gideon, Nee, Love Testing. They are the guys at the back, making sure everything looks good on screen. My name is Sammy Flex. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do, because entertainment lives rent free on this channel. We'll meet again tomorrow.